Have you ever woken up one morning, stretched your arms, and thought, wow, my body feels different than it used to? Maybe your energy isn't what it once was, or you've noticed small changes that make you wonder, is this just part of getting older? If you've ever felt this way, you're not alone. Aging is full of surprises, and some of them can catch us off guard. But here's the good news. While change is inevitable, how we respond to it makes all the difference. Science has shown that aging doesn't have to mean decline. In fact, many people over 70 experience a renewed sense of purpose, greater emotional resilience, and even improvements in certain aspects of their health. Today, we're diving into 10 unpredictable changes that happen after 70, some of which may surprise you. And trust me, you'll want to stick around because the last one on our list might just change the way you see aging forever. Let's start with something that almost everyone notices at some point: energy levels. Maybe you've felt it yourself. You wake up feeling rested, but by mid-afternoon, you hit a wall. What's happening? Research from the National Institute on Aging suggests that our mitochondria, the tiny powerhouses in our cells, naturally become less efficient over time. But here's the exciting part. Lifestyle choices can significantly slow this process. Studies show that regular physical activity, especially strength training and aerobic exercises, helps keep your mitochondria strong. Even something as simple as a 30-minute daily walk can boost your energy levels and reduce fatigue by up to 65%. I know someone who made this discovery firsthand. My friend Joe, who's in his early 70s, started feeling sluggish a few years ago. He assumed it was just part of getting older, but after incorporating light strength training and a daily walk into his routine, he was amazed at how much more energy he had. He even told me, "I feel like I got 10 years back." And the science backs this up. Movement is one of the most powerful tools we have for sustaining energy as we age. Speaking of movement, let's talk about something that becomes increasingly important after 70: balance and coordination. Have you ever noticed that you're a little less steady on your feet than you used to be? It's not just in your head. As we age, our muscle mass naturally declines, a condition known as sarcopenia. This affects not just our strength, but also our balance. The good news? You can actively combat this. A study from Harvard Medical School found that practicing balance exercises, like standing on one foot for 30 seconds or doing Tai Chi, can cut the risk of falls by nearly 50%. I know someone who gave this a try: my neighbor Linda. She was always active but started noticing she was more hesitant on stairs. Instead of accepting it, she decided to take up yoga and practice balancing exercises every morning. Within months, she felt more confident walking outside, and her posture improved. She even said, "I feel more in control of my body now than I did in my 60s. It's amazing what a little daily practice can do. Now, let's talk about something that affects everyone, but isn't often discussed: how aging changes the way we experience food. Have you ever noticed that your favorite dishes don't taste quite as rich or flavorful as they used to? You're not imagining it. Research shows that our taste buds naturally decrease in sensitivity over time, especially for salty and sweet flavors. This can lead to cravings for more intense flavors, which is why some people start adding more salt or sugar to their meals without realizing it. But here's the key. This is a great opportunity to explore new flavors and healthier food choices. Spices like turmeric, cinnamon, and ginger can enhance the taste of food without adding extra sodium or sugar. Plus, they come with added health benefits, like reducing inflammation and improving circulation. In fact, a study from Penn State found that adding just a teaspoon of spices to meals can improve heart health and blood flow. So, If you've been finding meals a little bland, it might be time to experiment in the kitchen. Now that we've covered energy, balance, and taste, let's move on to something equally fascinating: how aging affects your brain. And trust me, you'll want to hear this, because the latest research might change the way you think about memory and mental sharpness forever. One of the most surprising discoveries about aging is that our brains continue to change and adapt, even in our 70s and beyond. It's called neuroplasticity, the brain's ability to reorganize itself by forming new connections. This means that memory lapses and slower thinking aren't inevitable. In fact, studies from UCLA show that activities like learning a new skill, playing an instrument, or even solving puzzles can help keep the brain sharp. I know someone in their late 70s who decided to take up painting for the first time. At first, they worried it was too late to learn something new. But after a few months, not only did their creativity flourish, but they also noticed their focus and recall improving. And it's not just anecdotal. A 2014 study found that engaging in creative activities can help slow cognitive decline and even reduce the risk of dementia. You might be thinking, but what if I already struggle with memory? Here's some encouragement. Researchers at Johns Hopkins found that just 10 minutes of mindfulness meditation per day can strengthen the prefrontal cortex, the part of the brain responsible for decision-making and memory. It's never too late to improve your brain health. And speaking of health, let's discuss something that's often overlooked but has a huge impact on aging: our social connections. Did you know that loneliness is as harmful to health as smoking 15 cigarettes a day? A study from the National Institute on Aging found that staying socially engaged can lower the risk of depression, improve heart health, and even extend life expectancy by several years. But let's be honest, staying socially active can feel more difficult as we age. Friends move away, family members get busy, and it's easy to slip into isolation without realizing it. The key is to be intentional. Whether it's joining a local group, scheduling weekly phone calls with loved ones, or even adopting a pet for companionship, taking small steps to stay connected can have a huge impact. Aging isn't about losing. It's about adapting, growing, and making the most of the years ahead. Every small choice you make today adds up to a healthier, more vibrant future. So why not take one step right now? Whether it's adding a short walk to your day, calling an old friend, or trying a new hobby, the key is to keep moving forward. Remember, you have the power to shape how you age. Your body and mind are capable of more than you think. So, here's to embracing every year with strength, curiosity, and a sense of adventure. And if you found this helpful, let's keep the conversation going. Drop a comment below and let me know which habit you're excited to try first.